It's been a few weeks after your English class is finished and you already feel it. Your vocabulary is decreasing, you are forgetting words that you used to know, your fluency is definitely going down, and you feel that all your effort is going down the drain. I know it's summer and we all want to enjoy ourselves, but the truth is that languages are meant to be practiced frequently, and if not, our level simply just goes down and gets worse. And we don't want that, do we? Today I bring you part 2 of this series that is going to help you improve your English during the summer, so it's gonna help your English not to get rusty. Make sure you watch part number 1 where I concentrated on the skills of reading and listening. Today we're going to look into speaking and writing. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's begin with speaking. Tip number 1 would be, and the best option would be, if you can find a language exchange. If you go online, there's plenty of language exchanges website. I'm gonna leave you in the description below the website that I recommend, and there you can find a speaking partner. Now it's very interesting because you complete your profile and you just specify what language are you interested in learning and also what's your native language, and then people can search and see what person is the perfect fit to practice their language. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I hope you don't get offended, especially if you're a guy, okay? But in the past, some of my female students have mentioned that they have felt a little bit awkward or a little bit embarrassed or a little bit uncomfortable because sometimes, not all the time, but a few times, some of the male students were interested in flirting more than in practicing the language. Now, my recommendation to you is that you give it a try, okay? Just give it a try, go online, go to this website and see what happens, okay? If you want to be maybe a little bit more secure, perhaps you can try to pick a female student, perhaps an older lady, and not only because, you know, it's safer and perhaps nothing is going to happen, but also their level of English is going to be a bit slower and maybe easier to understand. So I would really recommend doing that. The second tip for improving your English and for your English not to get rusty during the summer is that, as simple as it sounds, you talk to yourself, okay? I don't know how many times I recommend this to my students. It doesn't matter that no one is listening. It doesn't matter that you don't have anyone to correct you. The trick is that you train your brain about, you know, finding the right words and the vocabulary that you need and the structures so that you don't lose momentum during the summer. So don't be shy, don't be scared, just talk to yourself. The final tip for speaking is finding a classmate that is willing to practice with you, okay? Find a speaking buddy in your class. Nowadays, with all the technology that we have WhatsApp video calls, we have Instagram video calls, we have FaceTime, anything, Skype, so you can meet online. You don't even have to meet in person and just speak, you know, a dialogue or a monologue, and you can actually practice together so that, you know, the level is there and you keep on practicing and improving, and when September comes, you don't feel it as much. Now let's move on to writing. What can we do during the summer so that our writing doesn't go away? Now, I highly recommend several websites. The first one is Write and Improve by Cambridge. Now, this website allows you to practice your writing and then get feedback. Now, when you go online and you go to this website, you will find several tasks that they provide. So you can choose the task that you are interested in doing and then get immediate feedback. Now, pay attention and bear in mind that this correction is not actually done by a human or a human being or a person. It's just done by artificial intelligence. So although it's not accurate 100%, it can give you an ideas and some tips on how to improve. So check it out, go online, Write and Improve, and pick your task and start writing now. A very interesting thing that this website has is that you can actually set a timer with the time that you want, and you can practice doing this writing activity within a time limit. So you are simulating and, you know, recreating the situation that you would have in a real exam. The second website that I highly recommend to practice your writing is FlowJo. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below, and in this website, although you cannot really do a writing and get a correction, you can actually see samples of already done activities and tasks by students with the real feedback of professional and specialized teachers. So this is a more of a relaxed way, in the sense that you don't have to actually do the writing task, but you can actually see real writing samples from other students. It's very valuable feedback, and you can get ideas and see what they have done so that you can get better with your writing. There is actually a section or an option where you can actually pay for a teacher to give you a correction, a real correction of your writings, but if you're not interested in that, just simply take a look at the examples. And the final tip for writing is just general writing every day. What do I mean by that? The problem with writing is that if you just stop for the whole summer and you spend 2-3 months, 1 month and a half of not writing in English, when September comes, you're gonna feel slow, you're gonna feel sluggish, your English is going to feel that it's rusty a bit. So in order to avoid this, you need to write every day. Now, if you say, well, I don't know what to write about, that's why I love the English writing prompts, okay? If you go to Google and type writing prompts, you will get thousands of ideas, of little phrases, of little input phrases that you can base your writing on, right? So for example, an example of a writing prompt would be your most embarrassing moment in life, or your pet peeve, whatever. It's an excuse that will help you write about something. And what I highly recommend is that you set a timer on your phone, okay, and simply just, I don't know, set 5 minutes, and then during 5 minutes non-stop you write about that topic. If you do it, you know, daily, frequently, your habit will be there and you won't lose track and you won't lose the momentum and the level. Of course, if you need something more intense, if you're really interested in getting someone to correct your writing, to get real feedback, my friend Toya Santa Cruz from EOI por Libre has designed an app and also an academy where she gives you extra tasks and activities and compositions and assignments, and her team of teachers will actually give you correction and suggestions and recommendations to improve. So I'm gonna leave also the link down below so that you can ask for information. Okay, so that's today's video. I hope it was useful. Please let me know in the comment section which tip did you find the most useful, and what are you doing right now in order to improve your writing and your speaking. Please share this video with your classmates and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because by doing so, more people will be able to find us. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.